All right, Rishi. So I want to talk about DTC brand that offer subscription products on a subscription, right? So, for example, deodorants or shampoos or toilet papers or dog food and stuff like that. So I have experience working with tons of those brands, type of companies, and I would say one very interesting and common insight I gathered from doing customer research is that people, like, the most popular reason why people cancel a subscription and they churn is because they have too much quantity of the product, right? So maybe they bought the product, last week. They have selected 30 days as a frequency of purchase. In 30 days, they receive it and they haven't even finished the product that they previously bought. So now they have too many. So they go ahead and contact customer support and they cancel, right? Now, the biggest reason why this is happening is because on the product page, right, there is no suggestion about the frequency of delivery based on the product consumption, okay? What most DTC brands do is they just say, 30 days recommended. But based on what, right? If I buy dog food, I might have 10 dogs, or I might have one small, weenie dog. So there's no, like, it's impossible to give a recommended frequency of purchase, right? So what I recommend here to lower churn, right, and lower cancellations is to actually let recommend on the product page, when the user has to select the frequency, recommend the frequency of delivery based on the product consumption, okay? So for example, you could say, hey, let's say it's a deodorant, right? And if the customer applies the deodorant maybe like twice a day, here's the recommended frequency of purchase, right? The best solution would be, you tell me how many times you consume the product on a weekly basis. I'll recommend you the right frequency, but probably you need kind of like a calculator or a widget for that. But the simplest way is to add a copy just below the drop down where the user has to select the frequency, where you say, if you use the deodorant twice a day, here's what the frequency that we recommend. If you use it once a day, here's the frequency you recommend. Because otherwise people end up with too much quantity. They go to reach out to customer support, they cancel, and your churn goes to the roof.
Yeah, that's a great idea. No, it gives, again, it's an example of giving the user the power of determining, what they want, which increases the likelihood that they'll pull the trigger. So I love this idea. This is a quick bite of an idea. We have this daily video series where we have these quick bites. If you like these kind of ideas, we have 10 million more ideas coming up. Subscribe, and we will see you again with yet another episode. Take care.
Ciao.